my name is Devyn and welcome back to my crochet gallery. Today's video, I'm trying out something a little bit different. I say that like the beginning of every video, but this one's actually kind of different. I'm trying out a new form of crochet. I've tried it in the past. It's micro crochet. I'm sorry, I'm so bad at intros. But micro crochet. I've been wanting to dabble in that for the longest time and make some little keychains and stuff. Which I have in the past. I've made like one keychain out of micro crochet before. But that doesn't really count because that was like 3 years ago. So we're gonna give it another shot today. I have this specific yarn that I got. Let me show you right here. I don't know what brand it is, so I'm sorry. It was just at a local yarn shop in my town, and so I think it was on sale, so I picked it up because look at this colorway. It is so beautiful. I love the variegation and everything, but I've had it for the longest time because I haven't known what to do with it because I believe it's a weight 1 yarn. I don't know for sure if it's a weight 1 yarn because I don't have one of those little gauge tools where you can like wrap the yarn strand around it and see based on the thickness of the yarn what weight it is. I really want one of those gauge tools, but I don't have one right now. So I think it's weight 1 yarn, so I'm gonna look up some patterns for weight 1 yarn, or what I really want to do is I really want to make a sock monkey out of this. I feel like that would be really cute with this color scheme. So I think, I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and go on Pinterest and find some patterns, and I will tell you what I come up with. If you hear background noise, I have body cam footage playing, so ignore that. But I found a really cute pattern for an axolotl, like a little chibi axolotl. The shop on Etsy is called Mini Gurumi, but the lady herself, I think her name is Tanya Lee, it said, for credits in the pattern. So credits to Tanya for this pattern I'm going to be following, but of course I will have the pattern linked down below if you're interested. Also, look at my little jellyfish I made. Do you see it up there? It is so cute! It's supposed to be a little SpongeBob jellyfish, patterned by Stitch by Sass on Instagram. I believe she released it as a free pattern on there. So if you want to make one to match with me, let's do it! So I'm going to be working with my 2.5 millimeter hook and my weight 1 yarn, and we're going to go ahead and get started on this little axolotl. And I'll keep you guys updated as I go along with the process. Okay guys, so updates, thoughts, opinions. I'm having a good time, actually. I thought this was going to be a lot harder than it really is, but it's just crochet. It's literally just crochet, just with the tinier hook and yarn, you know? So technique is still there. It's just kind of hard to see the stitches, you know, since it is so tiny, and I am a bit vision impaired, and I'm not wearing my glasses right now. I'm using my glasses to prop up my phone, but I'm nearsighted, so with like things like this, having my glasses off when I'm working with small things up close actually helps me to see better. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see the stitches, but that was kind of to be expected with this challenge. This is how far I am now. I finished all of the regular increase rows, so now I'm going into my single crochet rows. And I'm really liking this yarn. I'm not having any problems with it. Like, it's not snagging. It's keeping good tension and everything. And the colors are working up lovely. I don't know if you can really see on camera the variegation all that well. Variegation? Am I even saying that word right? I feel like I'm not, but you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I'm having a good time. So let's keep going. So quick update, I'm working on my single crochet rows still, and I wanted to say that it's a lot easier to see my stitches now that like I kind of have the definition of the like general shape of the object. Oop, my bad. But yeah, you can see it's starting to take shape. It's gonna be just like a little blob axolotl. But yeah, it's already, you can see the color is starting to change from dark to light a little bit more. So I am really enjoying this, and I think it's gonna come out super cute, super tiny, and the stitches are looking really neat, so I'm super excited. Okay, so I just inserted the safety eyes. Look how cute it is so far. I'm really liking this yarn. It's holding shape very well, and it doesn't have a bunch of little fuzzies on it. You know how some yarn does that? Some acrylics, they'll have like a bunch of little fuzzies and you have to kind of like burn them off, or I've seen people use like a little pillar machine to like anti-pillar machine thingy. I'm so bad at explaining. You know what I mean? To like shave off the fuzz, but this doesn't really have much. There's like a little bit if you get really up close, but it's pretty minimal. So I'm very happy with this. So now what I'm doing is I'm just taking some scrap yarn that I have left over from a Karen Cloud cake that I used to make a star blanket for my last video, if you want to go watch that. But yeah, I don't know what to do with the rest of the yarn, so I decided I'm going to cut it up and use it as stuffing. So that's what I'm doing to kind of repurpose it. Okay guys, so the rest of the pattern is really complicated. Like okay, in theory it's easy, but with such tiny yarn, it's so difficult to like try and do chain 2 and then go into the first chain. Like it's really difficult for me, so it's stressing me out. I'm not gonna go through with that because crochet is meant to be fun. So I'm gonna end off here with this little guy. This is my first micro crochet that I've made in 3 years. He's a little stress ball. I think he's adorable. I actually think I'm gonna turn him into a Junimo. Hello everyone. Today is a rainy day. If you can't tell from my hair is very much affected by the weather. It's very, very muddy out there. But I decided that I wanted to do kind of like a WIP Wednesday video. It's not Wednesday as I'm recording. We're doing what's in my WIP bag. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my WIP bag and then pull out slowly the items and just show you guys what my projects are that I've been working on. So this is my main WIP bag. I got it around Christmas time, which is why there's like little mistletoe all over it. But I just use it year round because it's like perfect size for a WIP bag. And why would I have multiple bags? It serves the same purpose. So it has this little pom-pom on it, which I think is so cute. And then inside we have all of my WIPs. So let's see. First up, we have this front panel for a top. Here, let me stand up so you can see it better. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I've had this made for the longest time and just don't know what to do with it. So I think I'm gonna do some sort of like backless strap with it. And then like a little halter top right here, and maybe I'll cinch it right here so that it kind of gives it a little bit more of like a cutesy look. But we'll see. This is definitely a WIP. Then we have this scarf, which, okay, all of these are WIPs. I don't know why I keep saying that they're definitely WIPs. This scarf I started around Christmas time using some cashmere yarn, but I stopped because it's not winter anymore. It's not scarf season at all. So I decided to just put it aside for now until it gets closer to the season. Next up we have this chicken. I have a chicken in my little WIP basket. I could finish him really easily, like really quickly if I wanted to. And then I started making some cosmic brownie coasters for a commission. So this is the 2 that I have so far. I need to add their little sprinkles in there. And I'm going to be doing that soon because this commission, I actually need to get it out. So I have another skein of this Lily's Sugar and Cream brown yarn that I ordered. And I'm going to make 2 more of these and then add the sprinkles and everything, and it'll be super cute. That's everything that I have in this bag. I also just have some random like scrap yarns thrown in here that don't have any like plans or anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this back on my shelf, and then I will show you my other 2 WIPs. And yeah, I am working on a pride chicken right now, so it's gonna be in the bisexual flag colors. This is how far along I've come. It's with this Yarn Bee Sugar Wheel Sparkle yarn in the color Light Show. I'm actually making a video where I'm doing a review on this yarn, so I think this video should be coming out before that, but we'll see. Working on this little bisexual chicken, and he's so cute. I actually made a chicken already out of this yarn with kind of more like yellow and green and pink. It kind of looks like the pansexual flag colors, even though it's like pink, yellow, and blue. The green is like a teal, so it kind of looks like the pansexual flag. Let me show you. Here she is. Yeah, it has the pink right at the bottom where the magic ring starts, and then it kind of works its way up to the other colors. I think I'm gonna add a little smile onto her to make her a little extra cute. But yeah, this is one of my other WIPs as well. And then my last WIP that I have is certainly saving the best for last, I would say, in my opinion. We got this sweater right here, and it's gonna be matching my glasses. You see that? It's super cute. But yeah, I got this sweater going on. I have the whole front panel finished, and then I'm working on the back panel now. I don't have a pattern for this. I don't think I have a pattern for any of the things that I'm making, really. So I'm just freehanding. All of these WIPs are freehanded. So yeah, that is pretty much all of my WIPs that I currently have. Honestly, actually, let me combine these videos. Let me combine these two videos because both of these videos are very short. So I think combining the two videos would be the best option. So I also have this little guy that I made, which honestly, since I'm just decided that I'm combining the videos, you already saw him. But super cute, and I'm gonna turn it into a Junimo at some point whenever I get more size 1 black yarn to like add the little legs and everything. So overall, my experience with micro crochet was pretty subpar, I would say. It was going really well at first. I was very confident, but then as I got towards like adding details to the piece, that's where I really was struggling to get the tiny details. So I ended up just giving up. Well, I haven't given up completely. I haven't given up on micro crochet. It's still something that I still really want to get better at. So this was kind of just like trying it out for the first time. So I thought making like some sort of spherical object would be good, you know, just to get the basic feel for the shape. But yeah, the yarn that I used was really nice. I don't really have any complaints about it. It snagged 2 times out of that whole like process, but that was honestly my fault. I pulled on it too much and it snagged. So that I'm gonna chalk up to user error. I'm gonna cut the yarn some slack because I'm really just, I think I'm just in love with the colors of it. Like, I can't be mad at it. Even if it did snag, I don't care. I simply do not care. But, the hook that I used was a part of a kit that I got for Christmas last year. So I don't know exactly what hooks they are. I'm sure you can find them on Amazon though. They're probably like one of the first ones to pop up. If you look up like floral crochet hook set, I'm sure it'll be one of the first ones to pop up. But yeah, that is all that I have for today's video. If you want me to revisit micro crochet for another video, let me know. Give me some ideas for things I should make, and some things that are kind of easy to make with micro crochet, like maybe earrings, I guess. I don't have any earring little like hooks, but I could go to like Michael's and get some, I'm sure. That concludes today's video for now. If you enjoyed, please think about leaving a like, hit the subscribe button. We are so close to 300 subscribers, and I would love to hit that by the end of June. Oh, also, happy Pride Month. I should have mentioned that sooner. Yes, it's June 1st as I'm recording this, so happy Pride. All my socials are linked down below. I have Instagram and TikTok, which are just Devyn's Crochet Gallery, same as my YouTube. I also have a Poshmark where I list Hello Kitty, Sanrio, kind of like cutesy stuff like that. So if you are interested in that, down below. And I also have my Etsy link down below. So if you are interested in any of the lovely products that I make in these videos, definitely go check out over there and see what I had in my last shop drop on May 15th. I'm having another shop drop on June 19th, so mark your calendars. And yeah, I think that is everything that I was gonna say. Thank you all so much for the support. So yeah, bye!